Oh, man, I love this. Why are Trump's accused co-conspirators smiling in their mugshots? A booking photo normally reflects gravity, bewilderment, and even surprise. That is not the case with some of the former president's co-defendants. Look at Jenna Ellis and David Schaefer in their mugshots in Georgia. I saw this, and I started thinking about it. All of the defendants, they seem to be having a pretty good time. You know, I don't know about this. These are other people, you know. But I think the answer is, it also goes into why they all just surrendered without question. Mm-hmm. There's a strategy that we don't know. They see something coming. They are extremely confident that this is not going to go the way the Democrats plan it to go. And that's why they're laughing about it. I don't know exactly what that is. I know that we got, we have Trump's mugshot. Donald Trump posted his first tweet in 2.5 years or his first X, formerly Twitter. And it's his mugshot, and he's selling merch. If you go to his website and scroll down, I think they have it.
Legendary.
Dude,
Yo.
absolutely. Look at this.
Yeah.
Never surrender. Mugshot.
Yo,
man. It's mugshot mug, sorry.
It's kind of surreal because there's like one of the things that I love to watch. They make these AI videos of Trump in jail singing songs with Joe Biden and Barack Obama.
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing the actual mugshot. I think the mugshot's better than the AI pictures of him.
That's crazy, though. Hey, you're smart, though.
Yeah.
Businessman to the heart. More merch. But,
if I was these people, I would have smiled. Like the defiance for being having a photo that bad taken of you with like the really bad lighting inside. You know, it's like there's like a flash on the camera while the room is already overly lit. Just to laugh in their face, right? It's an act of defiance.
So I love how fast they got this up too. It's like he tweeted this very quickly after he left the Georgia jail. The image comes up and he's already got T-shirts for sale. To be fair, everybody did. What we did over at Timcast is we made the revenge poster where it looks like the Obama Hope poster, but it's Trump's mugshot where he's like looking all vicious and it says revenge.
Yeah.
I just want to say to anybody who sees that graphic, that the one that we made, free to use and distribute, we it's free for public use. We have asserted that. I don't want to own that image. I want everyone to use that image, but we did put up a shirt for sale. I just want to make sure everyone realizes you can take that and make your own shirt. You don't got to buy it from us. Some people just don't feel like it and they wanted to buy a shirt. I'll take it. But you can take that image and do whatever you want with it.
wow.
Nice. Man,
I want people to put it around. It'd be funny.
It's funny because everyone on Instagram is now posting that as their profile picture on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's legendary,
Yeah.
honestly.
And it's the first thing that Democrats and Republicans have agreed on in like years because everyone loves the photo. The Democrats love it because they hate him. The Republicans and the populace love it because they love him.
Yeah.
And they understand that it's him in an act of defiance.
Yeah, he's going to go up in the polls after this. He's gone up in the polls every single time he got indicted. So,
But I'm just confused how a former president could be accused of this and actually possibly go to jail. That's crazy, bro.
it is wild.
This is America, right? I mean,
it is wild. I mean, it's been a witch hunt. I mean, from Alvin Bragg up in New York all the way to Jack Smith down in, indicting him down in Florida, and then in New York, and then now here in Georgia with this ridiculous RICO case, and then the fact that they went ahead and indicted Rudy Giuliani as well, who is what I would call the father of the RICO. It's crazy.
Look at Trump's prediction. Trump's moving in the prediction market. His indictment made him go up 3 cents. So if you look at like the 30-day, you can see that he like dips down a little bit and then he spikes back up 50, 57, 58, 61. I don't know about polls, whatever. All I can tell you is that Donald Trump, the prediction market believes he will be the Republican presidential nominee.
Yeah.
And they believe it more so that he's been indicted and a mugshot came out. This is what I'm curious about. What does it say about the state of this country that both Democrats and Republicans are celebrating this as a fundraising ticket, as a merchandising opportunity? There are people on the left making merch of his mugshot, saying like, criticizing him. Mm-hmm. Then there's conservatives posting the same mugshot on mugs and shirts, saying justice, revenge, etc. Everybody likes the photo for different reasons.
yeah.
My concern is, what's the next step? If we're all here at this level, what's the next level? Donald Trump actually goes to jail, and then you get the right fundraising off him being in jail, and the left fundraising off him being in jail, and then what comes after that? What comes after that? They're not stopping. It just keeps getting crazier.
Does Secret Service stay with him if he goes to jail?
Yes.
So they have to stay in jail with him.
Yep.
Wow.
So I've done Secret Service details before. I protected a president of a foreign country out in Africa one time. And
One of ours?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
One of our presidents?
No, foreign country, because it was the
president.
UN. Yeah, foreign president. Because so what ends up happening, right? So HSI is under DHS alongside Secret Service. So whenever you have the UN meetings, it's typically in September. At least when I was on the job, but they don't have the manpower to cover everybody. So they augment it with getting HSI agents in to help them out as well. So they're pretty thorough with their with their details and stuff like that. And as far as like the president goes, I don't know how they would actually be able to incarcerate him. Like everyone that sees him, you have to have a site survey a week or two prior.
Wow.
So I don't know how they would be able to actually jail him. I mean, the only way I could think of them actually putting him in some type of incarceration is they would maybe have to build another facility for him. Maybe they'd have to put him on house arrest.
I was going to say, house arrest for
it would have to be house arrest because it would be a nightmare, a logistical nightmare for the Secret Service to protect him while he's in jail. So of course he'd have to be isolated, but then all the prison guards that come in, the food that comes into him.
They can't put him on house arrest in Georgia. He didn't live there.
Maybe he could get a residence there. I don't know.
But I mean, what are they, like? If Trump is convicted in Georgia, they have to put him in jail. He went to the jail already. He wrote about it. He complained about it. He said it was awful. If they say, okay, fine, we get it, we'd have to shut down an entire wing of the prison just for Trump, Secret Service, and all of that stuff. So we're going to put him on house arrest? What do? Make him buy a house?
It'd be tough.
Offer him, hey, if you buy a house, you get house arrest. Otherwise, you're going to jail. Dan Bongino said Trump should just not post bond and force them to figure out what they're going to do.
Oh, because he's a former Secret Service agent. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He said federal supremacy clause. They could just shut down the whole prison. What are they going to do about it?
Yeah, because
But
you know
Trump-
what? That
Trump's not
would
gonna do that.
you know what? If he didn't post a bond, that would cause a logistical nightmare for them. That would
Yep.
actually. Wow. It's actually pretty smart.
I got to be.
But he
honest,
knows
like,
that because he's former Secret Service, so he knows the nightmare it is to protect the president of the United States.
If it were me,
Wow.
I'm not Trump. And you can tell me that I'm wrong about this and Trump's doing the right thing. I'm not saying that I'm right about it. I'm just telling you how I feel. If I would, how old is Trump? 76? 77?
77, I think.
78.
78.
77, right?
That
I
nigga
think
old,
he's
man.
77.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Let me.
Because when he went to court in D.C., I think they asked
77.
him for his age. Yeah.
Yeah, because they said he would be
77.
the same age
Yeah.
Biden was when he runs, if he wins for the second term.
If I was 77 and I was in Trump's position, dude, it's balls to the wall. You guys ever watch Little Miss Sunshine, that movie? I think it's that movie. You've seen it, Kellen? Yeah. Is that the one where the grandfather is doing heroin? I think
It's been a while.
It might be. I could be wrong. It could be a different movie I'm thinking of. But basically, it's like this really old guy, and they find out that he's doing heroin, and they're like, "What is wrong with you?" He's like, "I'm 80 years old. I don't care." And like, if I was 77, I'd be like, "Lock me up. I don't care. I'm gonna lay down." And then you get to deal with all of the world's problems.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm not Trump. Trump's not me. But I'm 37. I'm at the point where I just be like, let me sleep. Like if I don't post a bond, you're telling me I get a few months off. I'm just gonna lay down and go to bed. Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
He's not wired that way.
Yeah.
Right. He's
not wired
The
that
real
way.
He
issue,
would,
though.
yeah, and he's got a campaign.
Yeah.
But that would be a logistical nightmare for them in Atlanta.
Yeah, but I think it helps him in the long run. A lot of people said it's hard to campaign, but think about the chaos the Democrats would cause if they actually remanded him.
Yeah.
I'd let them. I'd say this. They come in phone and say we're going to negotiate your terms of surrender, and I'll be like, I refuse to post any bond at all. I would have said that outright, and they would have been like, then we're going to arrange it. Do it. Have fun. And then what they'd say? No bail. And then I would come out afterwards and be like, if they thought the charges were real, why didn't they require bail?
You know what? They would fold. They would just release him on his personal recognizance.
And
that's what they would do.
But that's what I'm
They would
saying.
fold.
If in the negotiations Trump said, I will not post bond, period, if you impose it, they would have said, okay, then recognizance, like
Yeah.
no bail. And then,
Yeah.
okay, deal. Then I would have walked out of the prison, out of the jail, and just said, if these charges were serious, wouldn't they have tried to require bail or remand? They didn't even do that. They told me I'm free to go because they're unserious people.
Yeah.
So either way, you get the winning PR move out of it.
Yeah.
That's like a circus, man.
Yeah, that's actually.
But in this, Trump just said, I'll pay whatever. And so all that really happens now is they get their narrative of Trump as a criminal out on bond.
Yeah. I think for him, he's like, I got a campaign. I got to get back out there and let the people know.
Bro, sometimes you've got to be the one being you have to be more aggressive to put the pressure on the other player, right? You know what? I know people don't care for the poker analogies, but we were just playing earlier.
Yeah.
And we were we were teaching you guys the basics of it. But you can have the losing hand, but if you're more aggressive, your opponent folds.
Folds.
So you might be thinking, Trump could be thinking, if they arrest me, I'm in trouble because I'm not going to be able to campaign and I think I'll lose. Try a bluff. Trump then says, arrest me, I dare you. How scared are you? And they're going to say, no, we won't do it. Even though it may actually screw Trump over, they might be too scared and they might just say, okay, you're free to go. And then Trump gets the PR play out of it.
So you're saying go full Breaking Bad, Walter White, just go with it, run with it, and just head for the hills.
I'm just saying if I was 77, if I was 77, I would just be like, there is nothing you can say or do. I am old.
I'm going to die anyway.
I'm
he's
just
not
so
wired
tired.
that way though. He can't do that. He has to push back on the people. He's
Yeah.
petty with the people who slight him.
Yeah.
I do like the idea, however, of like him trying to like scrounge a phone in prison to send out tweets. Like every update is from like a black market phone that he has to get from an inmate.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
that's
that would have
dope.
been hilarious. But no, I mean, these are absolutely, no pun intended, trumped up charges on him, right? And I think this is a political play from Fannie Willis, whatever they want to call her. I mean, she did this with the YSL case. She wants to do a big press release. I mean, they indicted him at night. She's been trying to push for this thing for a while. And, are all the charges going to stick? Probably not. But it sounds sexy to say, oh, we got a RICO case.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Timcast IRL podcast. Hang out with us live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. and become a member over at timcast.com for uncensored, members-only shows exclusive. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you all next time.